right. So I said, what's good? It's your boy Josh from Skate Addict TV. Yo, welcome to the first official live episode of the Skate Addict TV podcast. Yo, we're not live on YouTube. YouTube's still acting a little weird, but we're on IG. We're also on Facebook right now going live. And yo, this is wild. We are going through this whole motion right now, jumping over some hurdles and hoops. This is the first time that we have done this on the channel, so bear with the kid. So I know y'all are used to doing lives a certain type of way, but today we are doing the Tampa Soul Roll recap. And the whole point of this podcast is to get y'all all on the podcast. I want to hear about y'all experiences, how y'all are feeling. We have Andrea coming up and talking about her experience with the Tampa Soul Roll, who is the coordinator of the Tampa Soul Roll, giving her feedback. But we want to hear from you guys. So not only can we make bigger and better events, but we just want to kick it on the podcast just to see what's going on with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is a little bit different on how we do things on the podcast. So right now we are streaming from a place called StreamYard. This is allowing us to go to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, although YouTube is tripping right now. So right now we're just on Facebook and we're on IG. Now, if you want to be part of the podcast and you want to get on the live right now and to share your experience and kick it with the kid there, because I know some of y'all ain't read. I know some of y'all didn't like my post. I know some of y'all didn't share it. But if you go, I made it real easy for y'all. So where you go to get your videos, the link that's in my bio is actually the link to get on the live. So make sure, once again, the link to get on the the link that you would get to go get your videos and buy the merch, y'all, to actually get on and do all that stuff. That's going to be now the same link to actually get on the podcast. I can have about 10 people at a time that are going to be able to get on the live. So make sure that if you want to have your story told, even if you want to do a little shameless plug for yourself on the podcast, make sure you go click that link in the bio to make sure that you are able to do that on the actual podcast. 2, so I am streaming. So right now I am looking at IG, but if you want to leave any kind of comments and love during the podcast, we cannot see from IG. IG is still trying to work out a couple of kinks on how they're doing live streaming. As you can see, this is fairly new for IG. But if you are watching from Facebook, we can see all the comments and stuff that you put in. So if some of y'all talking some cash money trash, then making sure that you either put it at IG or you can go to Facebook and we'll be able to see the comments and talk to you. If you have any kind of questions, just like I said, this is completely different. Also on IG, there is a little bit of a delay from what is being streamed from what's being portrayed on IG. So therefore, if you put a comment or you put a question or something like that, and it seems like it's a little bit of a time before I actually go see it, make sure, I just want to let you know there is a little bit of a delay from StreamYard to getting to IG. So if there's of all hearts and minds are clear, man, we'll go ahead and start this live and really get this thing popping. So before I bring Andrea on, to really just talk about her experience and what she's heard from Tampa Soul Roll, that Tampa Soul Roll has a big meaning to me. Tampa Soul Roll was actually my first skate party that I ever been to. So before I understood and I knew about what skate parties and stuff were, like I was just going every first and third Saturday that was here in Orlando. Saying somebody invited me and said, hey, you should come to Tampa on Friday and we leave it out on Sunday. And I'm like, it's not just one night. And he was like, nah, it's like it's going all the way to Sunday. So I'm like, well, nigga, I gotta do laundry. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't prepared for like a 2-3 day event to go skating. So I went to Tampa Soul Roll. Tampa Soul Roll has given me my one of my biggest opportunities of being a videographer early in my career with Skate Addict TV. And I'm just like forever indebted to Tampa Soul Roll for just making a platform and putting me on the map for helping to promote their party, but also promoting me and everything that I have going on right here in the Florida community. So I'm forever grateful for them. Tampa Soul Roll 2024, they did a couple of things different this year. Some things that I like, some things I got some questions about. But we have a jam-packed show today, man. Just to kind of just kick it with y'all, really understand what's going on. How did they feel about it? How did some of the participants feel about it? And we're gonna really talk about it now. Once again, let me do a couple housekeeping rules because I see some people actually getting in. This is different than your regular IG live. If you want to be on the live and you want to tell your story and you want to share your experience, make sure you click the link in the bio in order to get on the podcast. Now, once you can get on the podcast, this is live. Okay? This is live. Okay? So if you look ugly, you just look ugly today on live. And this is going on YouTube for the podcast, and you're gonna look ugly in front of millions of people. So make sure you get on here like you got some sense. All right. Okay. I'm throwing a disclaimer now. Don't hit me up later saying, hey Josh, can you take down the podcast? I was looking a mess. You just looked a mess today. That it just is what it is today. You just look a mess today, and that's just what it's gonna be. So first we're gonna get Andrea, and I see Al in here right now, so I'm gonna put them on stage. Irk, I see you. I'll have you on as soon as I put Andrea and Big Al on. So give me a second. So I'm gonna add Andrea to the stage, and I'm also gonna add Al to the stage. What's good, family? How y'all doing?
What's good?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Can y'all hear me okay?
Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear everybody? Once again, if you are on IG or if you're on Facebook, you'll be able to provide comments and the whole nine so we can actually see them and answer any kind of questions that you guys have. Make sure you tap in the link if you actually want to get on and speak to them also. So Tampa Soul Roll 2024, success.
Yes. Oh,
success.
I'm so glad it's over with because I can get some rest.
It was definitely a no sleep weekend. These 12 to 4s and 12 to 5s, like my body is still kind of feeling it a little bit. So how are y'all feeling? What kind of feedback have y'all been getting about 2024 Tampa Soul Roll?
I think we've been getting some good positive feedback. I know one of the things that we switched up this year was the cookout facility. We went to a much larger facility. A lot of people actually really truly enjoyed being there at the new park. So that was one of the positives that I think we got a lot out of the whole entire weekend. That was actually really, really dope.
Okay. How about you, Al?
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
Oh God.
No, I mean it was a blast. Like, honest to God, it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of love, man. We appreciate seeing everybody, man. It's just like it's always a blessing to do it, but man, we'll be glad when it's done. Like,
because I mean, y'all pretty much start probably 3 weeks after this live and to get started for the next year, pretty much at this point.
Monday done.
Monday.
It was done.
No sleep. All right.
We met on Monday, right, Monday? It was Monday.
Yeah, we met on Monday.
2025 is already planned. Don't play with it.
Lord. Oh, y'all ain't even playing with it. Okay. I love that. I love that.
It's planned for sure.
Okay. So what that was one of the things that I then like the facility was different. The facility for the park. It was different. Yeah. It was different.
It was definitely.
It was. I don't know. I like the park, y'all.
What park?
The park that we normally at.
No.
Oh, you like us when we in the hood a little bit?
I don't know. Call me a hood baby. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I think for me. No, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the facility. The facility was great. It was clean. It was organized. I loved it. One thing I do like about the park, though, I like the park because it's just us at the park. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just us, and ain't nobody here but us. You know what I mean? So it was a different vibe. You know, we had some Indian cousins that kind of dropped in on during the two step and the wobble and all that. That was coming across the way, but it was a vibe. It was just like, you know what, this is it was just different. It was just really different.
You,
What kind of feedback have y'all heard?
As far as I know, everyone really liked the park.
Okay.
Um, I,
Let,
obviously
it wasn't that I
parking.
didn't like it.
It
Let me say that. It wasn't that I didn't like it. Let me say that. I did like the part. I did like it, but continue. Oh, man, it seemed like I didn't like it.
um a lot of people did like the parking. They thought the parking was absolutely much better. It was definitely still easier to get to. It was still wasn't too far away from the host hotel where most of the people stay, or anybody that had like an Airbnb in the Brandon area. They still was able to get to the park pretty facility. The staff, in my opinion, was very friendly. Like we
Yeah.
had some really friendly staff. They helped us out with whatever we needed, which was a plus. And for everyone to, like, still have to come inside the building and get the food, we was able to keep the food warm. We had servers. It still
Yeah.
kind of flowed very well. They had like a pavilion where there's tables and benches and people can sit. I thought that was really nice. And then as far
That
as
was
like
really
the
nice.
playground area, it's still family friendly in case some of our locals wanted to bring their kids, which some people actually did.
Yeah.
And that worked out pretty good. So we definitely needed a new facility because we outgrew the other part like completely.
Facts.
And we needed a much larger facility. So
I
we
definitely
have
did
been getting
like
good
all the
feedback.
I definitely like all the seating that we had. We it was a
Hmm.
lot more seating. Not only where we were, where all the music and stuff were, but also by the dining area. There was like it
Hmm.
was I don't think anybody really complained or said anything about having I think it was too many seats if you ask me how we were all kind of broke off in sections. So it was great from a size standpoint. That's awesome. The
the
what
bathrooms was better. The bathrooms was better.
that part.
You see what I'm saying? Because the ones at the old parks was a little bit
Look,
small.
they're a little
Oh
suspect.
gosh.
It's a little suspect.
Just Porta John. Nothing against it. It was just like you was in a Porta John. So it was very small. So to me, the bathrooms was a lot better. The facility was cleaner. You had more space. The kids can play on a real playground, not just a swing set. So they
Yeah.
Hmm.
had their own little area that they was fenced in. I think that was great. Like, and next year they should have the water park open if the weather's great, which will be another plus for
Oh,
that same park.
there's a water park.
Yes, so they're still doing
Yeah,
construction on that. It's called a crocodile pad or something like that.
yeah.
They're
Splash pad. It
actually
sounds like a
adding
splash
like
pad.
yeah, they're actually adding that to a lot of the parks in the city and the county. And they're adding like a little water splash pad because that seems to
Oh,
be the thing nowadays. So I know by the time it opens, especially during the summer, it's gonna be popping.
oh, that's gonna
And
be
they got
dope.
bathrooms outside too
Yep,
that
and
was
bathrooms
closing. So
outside.
it's. I think it'll be so much better next year because we're going to probably go back to the same park. So next year
Mhm.
is going to be better, and bigger like we always try to do. So Tampa Soul Roll 2025. Be prepared for
I
sure.
hear that, man. And
So.
another thing that we did a little bit different, at least, and this is just different for me. This might not be different from everybody else,
Hmm.
but we split up the style call, which
Yes.
I thought was pretty ingenious because I feel like during the style call is when everybody starts to get that bug, well, like it's time to go because we end up sitting on the side for so long. But like tell us how that decision came about to even think about like let's split up the style call in between two different nights. How was that? How did that go down?
So after last year, a couple of our constituents, they came to us and they was like, yo, they liked the style call, but they felt it was too long on Saturday, and we did too. So we kind of collaborated and was like, we can't have everything in the same night. We need to really split it up. And I had talked to a couple of people. about like, okay, which one should we do Friday, Saturday. So we kind of made our own decision, but we decided to add a little bit of special seasoning and
Mhm.
do the showcase, to kind of get something to wow the crowd.
Money,
um
get your credit. Get your credit. Let me give you your coins now. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Money wanted the showcase. Give her the credit. That was her idea.
it was.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
don't do that. Don't listen. I do a lot, but Money came up with the showcase. We made a decision to split the style call, which was great because at the end of the day, it takes too much time. So you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
To split it, we got a lot of backlash on it. We could say that, but at
Mhm.
the end of the day, to me, it went a lot smoother to have some styles on Friday, some on Saturday. So you're not there 2 hours, hour and a half waiting. Now your legs are cold. Now you're trying to get. I feel like that's ridiculous.
So actually,
Ridiculous.
but let me pause you right there. So the showcase that they're talking about, we have a group called Snap City, Florida, that's here in the Florida area, and
Hmm.
they're pretty much bro. They all they do is snap, and they've gotten really good over the last
Wait,
2 years
wait.
or 2 years. So really good. Oh, correct me. Stop me
Uh,
where I'm at.
they do more than snap,
Okay,
but they like to snap because
Yeah.
Pat is versatile.
they're very
Macho
versatile.
is
I'm sorry.
versatile. So
Yes.
yeah, I don't like to box nobody. They can do more than
I
snap,
feel you.
but they
I
pretty good at
apologize.
snapping. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
apologize, Macho Pat and Dice. I'm sorry,
yeah, yeah.
but I,
They
so
versatile too.
so I actually do have a small clip that I want to show. Now, like I said, this is fairly
What?
new, so I am hoping that this actually works on
Yeah, go
here.
ahead,
So
show
we're
it.
gonna ask. This is a little bit of the showcase. Did
You're
that
back
work?
on mute. Okay,
Did
now you
did that
back.
did that work? Did it show?
Yeah,
That
it
feels
showed
good.
and the sound
Okay,
played.
perfect.
Yeah.
Bet. I wish I would have. I wish I would have got some more of the footage. I got some vertical, but I didn't know how the vertical was going to look on here. So like I said, this is
Hmm.
new. And also, I was just kind of trying to stay out the way because there was a handful of us out there on the floor. So it was just that was just me trying to stay out the way too a little bit.
They almost got ran over at the beginning part. They almost got ran over.
Man, listen. It was a
Like,
lot going on, man. But it's all good though. But the showcase was a very great additive for us because especially in Florida, like because we're not really known to like for having a style and to have a showcase of Florida skaters that are showcasing a particular style that's
Hmm.
not from our home location and doing a very good job with it. I thought it was phenomenal. That was a really good idea.
We're gonna do one again next year. I already have a particular group. I actually already talked to them. So this time it's
look,
gonna be
coins,
JB. It's gonna be a JB
coins.
group from here. They're really, really good. I've been watching them for a while. I love their routines, and I think that's something that we're gonna possibly be doing for Tampa Soul Roll. Like we're definitely gonna be showcasing the people in our area that can do the South. As long as they're here in Florida, we're gonna try to do like a little rotation. We're gonna try to split it up. I've been traveling to a lot of these national parties. I've gone to so many, and that seems to be the thing. And someone who I absolutely look up to has done showcase is D Breeze out of Chicago. I think it was IR9 I went to, and he had a showcase of old school JB, middle school JB, and then new school JB. And then he
Mm.
mixed it up. He had a different variety of people. And I was like, yo, that's a really dope idea, because now you have JB, but then you have old school JB, who's that classic funky, and then you have a more up tempo new school JB. So you can kind of like
Hmm.
compare the two. So we're gonna definitely do it in our own way, but we're gonna do it Tampa Soul Roll style. So we're going to be
Okay.
showcasing a lot of our talented groups here in Florida for a showcase. So we actually already have who we want for 2025.
Okay, that's dope. So Al, you mentioned something about backlash. We on here we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So what were some of the things that you were hearing in regards about splitting like the style call?
You forgot about our style. Y'all ain't do
Oh,
it.
okay.
It was that. But the thing about it is, I was trying to explain to some of the people, we're splitting up the styles. It ain't like we forgot about y'all. We're doing it tomorrow, so we're not drawn out with a bunch of different styles. And it was just like they didn't understand what we was doing, and I'm just like, look, this is what we doing. And I mean, I'm not
Mm,
gonna argue with nobody at the end of the day. Hey, this is what we doing. You like it? Okay, cool. If you don't, I can't do anything about that. So,
Mm-hmm.
so as a
okay.
team, we decided. So we moving forward with that. And I mean, it turned out good. They came back and they apologized. They was like, "Well, we understand. We were
Mhm,
seeing what you were doing. We appreciate. And like I tell people, I'm always gonna, rep. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no big
mhm.
deal. It's good. It turned out well. So
That's
it all
awesome,
worked out.
man. So I mean I had a blast. I didn't get a chance to make it to the meet and greet or the rollout because I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was out cold. But how did the meet and greet and the rollout go?
The meet and greet went well. Uh,
Yes.
the wash was a blast. People had a good time. We had a cigar lounge, a mobile cigar lounge out there. We had a food
Mm,
truck. We had a cash bar out there. I mean, it was popping. So we had a real good time with that. The rollout we did not do. We were exhausted, like just
I
exhausted. I
I
I
can't
was
even be mad. I get it.
listen. We were so tired come Sunday. I felt under the weather because Saturday being by the barbecue grill and all that smoke, I was feeling rough on Saturday night. I was barely made it. So Sunday I just stayed in the house and then came to the rink that night. So I didn't even make it. I know Moneymaker and them went to
Mama
Mama's. We
Soul
went up
Food.
there
Yeah.
too.
Titus
The food was
was
good.
there.
Titus, Kevin, them went. I just couldn't make it. They said I'll stay home because I I was out of it. I'm still a little bit under the weather with my sinuses, but you still got to work. The show still goes on. You still got to do what you got to do. So next year,
Okay.
emergency, 2 weeks ahead of time.
Facts.
Get the immune
COVID is
system.
COVID is still a thing, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all
Li-
know. Like you can still catch it. I'm just saying.
It's a new one out there, so I don't know what they got going on. The government trying to lock you
Right.
down. So,
All right,
but
big Alan Andre. I'm about to get you off here right quick. We got two people that's sitting here, some patrons and some skaters that were actually at the event to get their feedback. I'm gonna ask you to stay online. So if there is any kind of questions that end up happening, I can bring you back to the stage. And the only reason why I'm removing you is because the internet be acting real weird, and because we're streaming, having everybody on at one time can start to cause a lag. So I just want to make sure that everybody can be heard and spoken to. So
Yep.
you can still watch and all that good jazz, but I'm gonna bring somebody else on, and if they have any kind of questions or anything that needs some reiteration, then y'all
mhm.
can get back on and correct anything. All right,
All right. That's
Yep.
cool.
all right. I see
Uh,
y'all in a minute.
See you.
All right, next, who we are bringing to the podcast? He over here smiling already. Y'all might know him as JB Urkel. That's all what I know him too. I'm about to say like I know him by something else. But nah, Urkel was my dog, man. I was so happy to see him because if y'all didn't know, he made a post like probably about a year ago, probably around the last Tampa Soul Roll, that he wasn't skating no more. And no, he had his rhyming reasons for why he wasn't skating. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna talk about it when he gets on here because I'm gonna ask him. And but the key thing, I was just so happy to see this brother. Every time I see him, man, his energy is always just so positive. He's a phenomenal skater, a super dope individual. And let me bring him to the stage right quick, man. Man, what's up, man?
What's going on, everybody? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. Another day in paradise. Welcome to the Skate Addict TV live podcast, man. It's a lot of things have changed since we last spoke, brother.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That introduction almost had me in tears in a minute. I want to cry.
But bro, like when I was saying, like I'm saying though, like by far one of my favorite skaters. You know what I'm saying? And it's not only, and I told this, I'm telling this to you, but I also told this to Sean also. And it's not just because you're dope skaters. It's because like you have really good positive energy, which is really hard to find amongst people, and this is just not in the skate community. And every time I see you, it's just all love. Every time that I see you, man. So when I saw you, I was like, "Oh, this nigga came to skate. Come here, man. Give me a hug, bro." So it was just super dope to see you, man. So what's been good? I already told him what I'm about to ask you already. What brought you back to the rink? So to give everybody a little bit of an introduction, where you from, what's your skate style, and a little bit about yourself.
So my name is JB Urkel. I'm originally from Chicago, so I represent the Chicago JBs. Grew up on 87. I'm actually what you would consider like an old school to middle school JB, and now I currently live in Dallas. And throughout my years, I've been skating since 2006, 7, yeah, around that time.
Hey, Ark, are you on Bluetooth?
Oh, yeah, that's probably why. Remember,
Yeah. Get off the Bluetooth and talk directly into the song. We can hear you a little bit better, so you can hear the smooth melodic tones. The ladies listening.
What about this? Can you hear me better now?
Perfect.
I am so sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. I forgot my car took over. So, just in case you guys didn't hear, I'm JB Urkel. I'm originally from Chicago, born and raised. Um, I'm considered to be the old school to middle school JB. And I've been skating since 2006, going on to 2006, 2007, when I first started my career. And now I currently live in Dallas. Without the years of me skating and without the years of me traveling all over the country to go to different skate parks and different skate venues, I was able to adapt and learn different styles from different places, from different origins of the culture itself. So I'm definitely a veteran in the game, as you can see and obviously tell. But after seeing all the skaters here in Tampa this past weekend, bro, I can't skate. I can't skate. Y'all skaters on a whole another plateau. Y'all up there, man. Y'all up there. So I can't skate.
Man,
I
cut it
definitely
out,
I'm
bro.
still retired.
Cut it out. We probably watch you to learn how I be doing things. You do this little squat with your knees and you be JBing backwards. I have no clue how your knees are still intact, and it's very impressive. So you must have definitely Amazon Prime them knees before Tampa Soul Roll, because those are brand new knees, bro. Like I wish I had a clip to show. I'm a post it later on. But like his knee game is crazy. Pause. But, but yo, big pause. So what was it about Tampa Soul Roll that brought you out of retirement? We're gonna say retirement in air quotes.
It's the atmosphere. It's the like Tampa Soul Roll is by far one of my favorite skate parties. If I exclude IR, because IR of course is home, so you can't be picking IR as your main go to, because even though IR is great, but that's like home field advantage, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like Tampa is like one of those parties and one of those locations where even though the weather could be crappy everywhere else, you still get better weather outside. Like I said before, it gives you that Tampa gives you that family vibe. Like everyone is giving you that welcoming and like, hey, like long time no see. Like you go to Tampa and you see your favorite cousins, basically, if that makes sense. Like
Right.
you go to a family reunion and you looking for your favorite cousin, and there they are, and that's Tampa. So because of how organized and how well put Tampa Soul Roll is, it's something that I always make sure I do go, no matter how much money I have in my pocket. Now, it does sneak up because the way how the dates are aligned, sometimes it sneaks up, and I realize like, oh crap, Tampa is next week, or oh crap, Tampa is like coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I gotta, get myself ready for it. But
Cause it's like right after Christmas,
it
like
is
right
like
after New Year, and then boom, Tampa Soul Roll.
like Tampa Soul Roll, and he's like, oh shit, it is MLK weekend. Like, oh crap. So like I literally had dropped everything and go. But to be honest with you, because with me being retired, because like how you said last year at the Tampa was my last skate party that was like out of state that I attended, and I actually stopped skating to that pedigree for the longest. Um, and for me to come back, I was actually contemplating on coming back because I thought I assumed that the vibes that I grew up on and the vibes that I look forward to when it came to skating, I thought that would change due to how popular skating has become the past few years due to the COVID and the TikTokers. Not trying to down no one, but it just seems like the vibe it has been off from, instead of people coming to enjoy and live in that moment and learn and get themselves become better. Now it's like everyone wants to be seen but not for the right reasons. Everyone wants to be seen to be viral but not seen to be like a potential to grow. So I felt like that was going to be a big thing, and that was one of the main reasons why I had retired from skating.
Okay.
But coming back to Tampa this year and realized that that wasn't it, and there was a whole different plateau, and it was still that same vibe that I fell in love with Tampa with in the first place, and it's still the same vibe to this day. And I was like, I'm glad I actually did come out and show out, because this was the vibe that I was looking for, and this was the love and passion that I had for skating that I missed out and I missed over the years. And then for Tampa to still have that vibe and still have that passion that I was able to fall in love with skating in the first place and still be there after years later is like, I'm glad I showed up, and I'm glad that I didn't just gave in and continue just keep missing parties. I'm glad I actually showed up and had a good time, even though my damn knees is paying for it because I need
Oh
a
yeah.
wheelchair.
I told you,
Like,
I'm not even gonna say it no more because it's definitely too much of a pause moment.
right.
But y'all know what I'm about to say though.
Definitely was crying. I ain't gonna lie, no homo, but like, man, like that was a true workout. And like Temple, that whole weekend, I forgot that I had retired. And when I finally came back Monday, my legs and my knees and my like the whole lower half of my body was like, dude, what the fuck was your problem? Like, damn well you have not been skating this long, or you have not skated like this in so long, because it was taking me like almost 2 years. And I come back and act like I'm skating like I've been skating since yesterday or last
oh,
night.
oh, you was big
So,
tripping.
right.
I'm
So
trying to see if I can find a clip that's horizontal to show you what he talking about, because I don't get it. How old are you, how old are you, bro?
yeah, I'm knocking on 30 now. Actually, I'll be 30 on February 17th.
Oh, you still under 30. It's like your knees still good, bro. Cut it out, man. Pause. Pause.
Pause again. Pause again. After you have your daughter, it changes. You change up in age a little bit. Your daughter takes
I,
your knees.
I've heard that. I've heard that, having kids does age you a little bit. I've heard that motion before.
And then the flights.
So what? Go ahead. Say something. You say something. Go ahead.
Also constant flying as well too. So I'm been beating up my body a lot more than I used to nowadays.
So what were some of the positive things that that were about Tampa Soul Roll that you liked? I know you just mentioned quite a few, but what are some key things that you liked, and what are some key things you like? You know what? That was different. I can rock with it. That's different, huh?
So like the things that I could rock with was the new location for because you guys had touched based on it earlier with Andre, and I want to say that that park location was different. It was actually a lot closer than what it used to be, if memory serves me right, how it was back in the day, how back in the Soul Rolls was. I do agree with you when you were saying that when we was at the old park that we had the whole park to ourselves. That I did agree with that. Like we did literally had the entire park to ourselves, so it was like that. We didn't have to worry about keep looking over our shoulders, make sure these kids are with these folks and they not going too far out the way.
Right.
But they also had like all that open field, so the kids could play like what was playing catch with football or baseball, or when we was playing in the basketball on the courts. And then we had the it was just a huge park. Now with this new park and this new location, yes, the bathrooms are a lot better. Like, oh my God, better. Like a lot better.
And that alone is a plus.
That alone was definitely a plus, because I was like, me walking in my J's in this bathroom, nah, I'll just hold it. I'll just be dancing.
Heavy.
Hold it.
If y'all don't know Earth, he's a
Right.
heavy sneakerhead, bro. Heavy
Right.
sneakerhead.
Man, honestly, you still got that video from last year when I had to take the shoes off just because I had to dance. Like I couldn't didn't mess with the
Right.
they was too precious. I couldn't. You know, like,
don't crease the J's. Don't crease the J's.
J's, right. This year was a little bit different. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. For me to dance in the shoes that I had on, those 11s, and they still holding their pristine condition, was still like top tier. But the bathrooms this year was better. The facility itself, like the actual facility for people to go in to get their food, that had a lot more space than the other location to me, what it looks like, because it wasn't look like they were so crammed in there. Because the other location seemed like it was like some type of field house or whatnot that we walk in and you're like cramped in space, versus this new facility is that actual like oversized room where the food is not stacked on top of the juices, where you can actually just do a couple of steps and not everyone is stacking on top of each other trying to grab the selections that they want to get. And the food was definitely was always was busting. So like I cleaned my plate and then some. And I ain't gonna lie, like I was a fat guy that day. And I did appreciate where the parking is a lot better, because the parking from the last park was small and it was a little bit of a distance, and then you gotta be careful where you park at, because sometimes some folks that you park in houses, your stuff is getting towed. So if you didn't come up early, if you didn't show up early enough, then you SOL. Versus
that was huge.
Versus here, this parking was over big in space. It was like oversized in space, where you had an enormous amount of parking, so people could come in at any time of the day and not worry about parking at certain spots without their cars being towed. Like that was a huge plus. And then on top of that, the parking being still close to the event, where you don't have to start doing much of a walk. So you're not doing a 5-minute, 5-mile Kunta Kinte walk going to the meet and greet. And you just get out the car and walk down the street. You know that old park. You had that 5 mile. If you did not show up on time, like if you show up after everybody got ate,
it was a wrap.
You parked.
It was a wrap.
You doing the Kunta Kinte, Harriet Tubman looking for the North Star, trying to walk. You got to follow the music to find the damn park. Like this parking is so much better now, and I do give it. So I would rock with the new location because of the convenience it has for the skaters when it comes to meet and greet, even for those skaters that comes in at different times, or for the skaters that comes in on time, and the skaters that come in time. So I do agree with that. Another plus I also do agree with that I saw was a positive, and it caught me off guard, was the split up for roll call, the style calls.
Where I liked it.
I liked it too. It was actually a lot better, where you're having a certain selection of styles on Friday, and then you finish it off with the remaining selections on Saturday. Personally, I would recommend when they do it that way, I would recommend using the less popular styles on Friday and the most popular styles and showcases on Saturday.
Bro, you know you can't say that out loud now.
And this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying what they should and should not do, but this is my personal opinion of how things should go. And the reason why I said that, and the reason why I brought that up, was because Andrea said that there was a moment where she saw the showcase, and that was RR9 because I was also there for that event as well. And you probably see a video of me participating in that particular event when they was doing the showcases of old school, middle school, and new school. But the thing is, doing that on Saturday because it's a showcase, you want to show that off into the world. So we all know that snapping is a very popular style, and so is JB, so is trains and trios, and so is fast backwards. And then those particular are like powerhouse styles, so you want to put those on the main night where you have the most attendance there, as well as if you want to put a showcase, you want to put that showcase on that same Saturday. But like I said, that's just my opinion, and this is not me just saying this is what y'all should do. I don't like X, Y, Z. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not trying to down no one else's style. It's just from the years and experience of I have had skating and what I've noticed. If you want to do showcases, the best way to earn showcases is when you do it on a night that you have the most attendance there, because it's a showcase. You don't want to showcase when no one's there. No
Yeah,
offense.
that's what I figured the issue probably would have been like, if you do JB and JB was on Friday, I believe, it
Yeah.
was like if you did JB, you didn't get a chance to showcase or do your style like on Saturday because you had already missed it on Friday. So
Right.
that's a really good recommendation to like try to find out who is there, gauge it out, and then kind of go from there. That's a really dope concept. I like that idea.
And then most of our JBs don't even show up until Saturday, especially the ones that's coming from out of town.
Mhm.
Because it's very rare that you'll find a out of town JB that's from Chicago that'll come all weekend. And then if you do find a JB that come all weekend and they're there, but most cases when us Chicagoans we come out to a skate party, we most likely will roll deep. But the days that we roll deep, if it's not Atlanta, or if it's not Atlanta, and I mean Atlanta for Job Biscuit or Skateathon, if it's not those two events, we'll most likely will pop up on Saturday and roll out deep Saturday, come out, skate Saturday, and then leave Sunday. And if you don't believe me, if you look at the histories of all the skate events that we have for all the Chicagoans that popped out, you don't see them on Thursday or Friday nor Sunday. You'll see them on Sunday, but most likely will pop out on Saturday on the main nights.
Okay.
And that's when we take over, because most cases they will have the style calls or roll calls, and that will be on Saturday night to showcase it. But
Okay.
I have no, out of the entire event, it's always a blessing. It's always fun, and it's always amazing to see each and every one of you all. Like I said, because you guys are like my favorite cousins out there. Um, like y'all make me want to feel like I need to move out to Florida now because of the
Stop
weather.
playing. Move
Right.
down. We're the warmest state out of everybody right now.
I'm already working out of Florida, like low key, like due to me being a flight attendant, I actually worked out of Orlando. So funny story, I had to fly into Orlando, in and out of Orlando, like almost every week just to go to work. But yeah, like coming to Tampa is always a blessing, is always love, and I feel blessed to have each and every one of you all in my lifetime. I feel blessed to meet the new skaters that I met over this weekend. I feel blessed to have seen the old friendly faces of the people I had run into from crossing paths or running into them again because of Tampa. It's like Tampa actually holds a special place in my heart where if there's an event going on, I'll be happy to go. And if I got the time off,
Mhm.
I'll be there. If I'm free for my daughter, I'll be there. So like, yeah, like Tampa is like one of those parties that like, yep, it's a must go to. And I'm like, people like, bro, I thought you said you retired, bro. I thought you were retired. I thought you not skating no more. I'm like, yeah, but it's Tampa. Like me going to skating in Tampa for their skate party is like me buying the next pair of J's is coming out, which I did. So still.
Bro, let me hold something, bro. Like, God, we gonna even God. I know your sneaker collection is crazy. But before I let you get off, bro, how many pairs of shoes you got, bro?
um Sweetheart, how many shoes do we got?
Together or separately?
Oh
uh
yeah. Oh, it's y'all. It's a unit. Oh, y'all got
yeah,
shoes like that.
yeah.
I have more than him, so
She has a lot more than me, but
Oh no.
she got like a whole storage unit compared to me. Uh Damn, I wanna say,
I think you might be in the 50 range.
yeah, I might be in the 50 range. And
I'm
that's
I'm I'm double that.
Yeah, and that's what
That's
that I
wild.
missed because of a situationship took my left shoes. But long story, yeah,
That's we no, that's the wrong story for another day, bro.
yeah. But yeah, so yeah, damn, I got that many shoes.
Yeah, close, almost.
Yeah, if I move out to Tampa, I need y'all to find me a house where it's like 3 beds and one of those bedrooms will have to be a sneaker room.
Oh,
like
it most definitely has
yeah.
to be a sneaker room.
Yeah, like the shoe struggle is real.
That part.
That's you must got small feet now because my I can't
I was
No.
size 12, but not
a,
size 12.
a 12 is decent. You can still find shoes in the 12. Try to get to the 13, 14 range, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap on those.
Nah, nah,
Size 12 is hard.
nah.
Word. Man, so imagine
No,
the 13, 14 then.
nah.
Extinct. That's what they are. I can't even
The-
find. You know what? I want a pair of hides and I can't find one because apparently 13s and 14s are extinct in hides.
No.
Full Action, Nike,
No.
Sneaker app.
Sneakers app.
Yeah, sneakers app.
That part.
All
Download
right,
the sneaker.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check
Yep,
it out.
I be getting lucky on sneakers app
Not you.
and Nike.
Me. Not you. Me.
Oh, she does.
Yo, all right, man. It was a pleasure having you, bro. It was super dope seeing you, man. I hope
Yeah,
everything is well.
likewise.
Hopefully, this better not be the last time I see you for another year. Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying.
We'll see. We'll see. So far they're talking about Icy Hot, and they're also talking about Houston Skate Party, but Icy Hot I haven't been to yet, and I need to attend at least one of them. And Houston is also a good party I also recommend too. But
Okay.
and I've been going to them for the past almost 6-7 years now. But then again, it's like, even though Houston has been my go-to party because it's always my birthday weekend. So
Okay.
like the first night is either my birthday or the day after my birthday or the day before. So I was like, always go and go celebrate my birthday that way. But now I'm like, I want to do something different. Like I want to, travel more for my birthday instead of going to a skate party, if that makes sense.
I
No,
feel you. That makes sense. I get it. I get it.
that
This
if you
I
haven't,
know.
I'll recommend going.
I know people probably shame me for saying this. There's there's a little bit more to life than skating.
Yeah.
So definitely go enjoy yourself and just bring your skates with you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Right.
All right, then, brother. It was good seeing you, bro. I'm about to kick you off right quick. But y'all enjoy y'all night, enjoy your weekend. I know I didn't see you in there, Miss Lady. So have a good one, my dear.
Thank you.
Later.
All right, and be careful, brother.
All right, that's the plan, G. So Tampa Soul Roll, man. It's definitely been a vibe. I see y'all still rocking with me. Are y'all really liking this podcast work that we're actually doing here? We're doing something a little bit different. Before I bring on the next guest, I do have a question. So I'm about to do something here. I want to show it because I can't put it on the stream, and I'm trying to figure out how exactly to do it. So I'm about to try something because I got a question about something. So I'm gonna share my screen right quick. I'm gonna share my entire screen. I promise y'all. Okay, can y'all see my screen? Okay. Oh, that's crazy. That's not supposed to happen. Wait a minute. Hold on. This I'm gonna try share my screen here. Boom. And I'm just gonna share maybe a window. Boom. Let me just share this window here. Okay. So this particular clip, you know what? I own still clips. So I went and talked to Drip Roll Entertainment. Shout out to Drip Roll. He caught something very, very, very eye-opening and interesting on during Tampa Soul Roll. And it's been kind of going viral a lot of bit in the skate community. And I want to know who fault it was. And y'all already know what I'm about to show. So hold on a second. All right. So, who fault was it? That's all I'm saying. Is it like skipping? Because it looked like it's skipping a little bit. I'm going to play it again. Was it skipping a little bit? Yes or no if it was skipping. I'm trying to make it work. Oh, Coach Glow has entered the chat. I need Glow, I need you to get on the live. Go to my link, and in the link there is a way to get on the podcast. Since you coaching, I need we need information. Hold on a second. I'm about to play it again for y'all. And Roy, oh, so is that Ray? Roy, I got you, bro. I got you. All right. So let me see if I can play it again for you, because this was the thing. So can y'all see it? Oh, it might be okay. It might be skipping, y'all. I think the stream. Okay, it's not. It didn't play the first time. No, it can't see it. Okay, never mind. So what ended up happening? There was a collision with the train and trios. I mean, a couple people died. My dog lost his camera while he was out there, and I'm trying to find out who fault it was. Um, that's because that's wild. I never, I've seen it before, but I've never seen it with somebody that's lost their camera, XYZ. So I wish that worked a little bit better, but I can't really do it right now because of the for some reason, maybe because I'm streaming, I can't do it, and I can't add it to my actual stream. But shout out to Drip Roll Entertainment for the actual for the vid. I wish I could use it a little bit better. I appreciate you. But we got another participant that was here, Mr. Roy Lee. I'm about to put him on here.
Hey,
What's good, bro?
what's going on, big dog?
Nothing much. Another day in paradise, bro. How you been, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know, we spoke right after Soul Roll was wrapping up. So
And
yeah,
let
it
me
was
tell you, bro, that your JB game has gotten crazy, bro.
I
I'm,
appreciate
I'm
it.
I'm super proud of the progress that you have made. Kenny out there working you out. I know he is.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get that middle to old school style going. I can't keep up with the young kids, man. I'm almost 40 years old. I can't do it.
Man, what man? I don't know what fountain of youth y'all are finding, bro. I need to find it
I
because I'm like,
it,
I'm 34 and I don't know why my grades are like kicking in like this. I don't know what's happening. So
you
this
you
is very
wear it well
impressive.
though. You wear it
Appreciate
well though,
you.
bro.
I appreciate you. So, Roy, tell people a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what's your skate style, and how did you feel about Tampa Soul Roll? But matter of fact, before I
So
hold you on, Roy, if anybody's interested, as you see, we're doing this on here. So if you're interested in telling your story, I'm seeing a lot of comments. Yo, come say your comments on the podcast and give your feedback. All right. Click on the link that's in my bio. It'll add you to the actual to the podcast. And once we're all done, you'll be next up. All right. But go ahead, Roy. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So I'm a Tampa skater. I get the opportunity to skate in Tampa every single week. I skate about 3 times a week. Originally from East Texas. Don't tell anybody, but I do not like the slow walk. Um,
All right.
but you know, from East Texas, spent about 10 years in the Air Force. My last duty station was up in Washington. And through some turn of events, I got the opportunity to move to Florida. So I've been here ever since. I love the skate culture that's here. Even with it, it kind of seems like it should be non-existent because it's not in Atlanta, it's not a Philly, it's not a St. Louis or a Detroit or a Chicago, but it's a strong skate culture. It's a for the most part, it's a loving skate culture. So I've been appreciated. Skating for me is very therapeutic, and the
Mhm.
people I've met since I've been skating, like I wouldn't trade any of those connections for anything. So it's
That's
been a
awesome,
good
bro.
time for me.
That's awesome, bro. So how was your feel at Tampa Soul Roll? What were some of the things that you enjoyed about it?
Man, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I over the past year and just a little bit about my skate background. I skated from like 6 to 16, and then I stopped skating for the next like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started back skating uh, quite recently, within the last year and a half. And in that year, like I went all out, like head first into the skate parties. I got an opportunity to go to Joy Skateathon. Went to Jive last year, Skate World Series, Inferno. So I've been to some different skate parties, and I was at Soul Roll last year. And I can tell you that um, from experiencing the soul roll, like as a person who has not been immersed in the skate culture as long as other people have,
Mm-hmm.
it compares to me. My opinion is it's very comparable to the other skate parties out there that may have been going longer, or may have more support, or may have a lot more uh, monetary backing. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to go to a skate party in my backyard and it be just as good as a Jive or any other party in the nation. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe not
That's
as
awesome,
big,
man.
but still a great party.
Man, this that like I said, Tampa Soul has been one of my first parties, and it's by far one of my favorites. And then I'm not saying because it's the crib, you know what I'm saying. I'm also saying it because it's what Urkel was kind of hitting on. It's just like it feels
Right.
like family, and I feel like that's one of the things that they kind of season on. Like I feel like that's part of the planning. Like let's make how do we make this feel more like family? Like what location can make us feel more like family? And like you can't I mean I've been to other parties also, and this is one of the things like Tampa Soul for the size of what it is, like you still kind of get that one-on-one intimacy with people. Because at some of the parties they're just so massive, it's kind of hard to connect with people. But with Tampa Soul Roll, for it being as big as it is, and you can still be able to connect with people, I think it's a tremendous feat for them to actually do that with the size of this party.
I completely
Uh,
agree.
So how did you did was it is there anything that you would change, that you would want to change? Because I know you were Jay Beer, so
Yeah.
I know your style got called a little early, and
So so my personal opinion about that is that at first glance, I was ignorant about it. I'm not gonna lie. I was just very ignorant about it. I thought to
that's
myself, well, why would you
that's
do that with the skate styles and stuff like that? But then, always hindsight, when you have wisdom and you have some experience, the hindsight always looks better.
mm,
So when I thought about it, what they actually did was, first of all, snappers and JBers don't need to skate together. I understand we listen to the same music, but snappers need a lot of room to
mm,
do what they do. And there's a lot of times that the JBers and the snappers we get in each other's way. The snappers are swinging their legs, they need their room, right? And
mm,
sometimes JB skaters need their room, especially the new school JB skaters, 'cause they do a lot of tricks that they need that room for. And sometimes
fair.
they slash the floor. So again, the hindsight, splitting the snappers and the JB skaters in half and letting them both showcase at different times, like that was genius. Like I don't know who came up with it. I don't know if it was Andrea or Al or Titus or who came up with it, but it was definitely a genius move. And the other big thing is when you separate the styles for different days, now what and maybe nobody else noticed this, but each style has longer to showcase. So
Mm,
instead of trying to cram all of the styles for showcasing in 1 hour or a half hour or however long the time frame is, now each style has a whole lot longer to do their thing. I gotta be honest with you, like I don't even know if I should say this either, but the Detroit style is my
you could-
favorite style. So I got to
oh,
watch the Detroit,
Detroit's crazy.
right?
Yeah.
I got to watch the Detroit skaters do what they do for a while, right? Like,
Mhm.
because sometimes it takes some of their routines to develop, or some time for their routines to develop, and I enjoyed that. So, trying to do it all at one time, all in one night, like it's probably not the move. So splitting it up like that, I thought it was a great idea.
That's awesome, man. Is there anything that you want to leave before we get you off, Roy?
No, man, I just I appreciate the experience of Soul Roll. I can't wait to make it a three-peat, be
Mm,
my third year in 25. And thank you for your support. Thank you for the hard work and dedication that you put in with your videos. And
Appreciate it,
thank you
bro.
to the Soul Roll leadership admin team for doing what they everything that they did to make it possible.
No, man, I appreciate you, Roy. Thanks for getting on the show, man. Appreciate you.
Right on.
Later, G. All right, y'all. So while we were talking to Roy and we looked at the clip, I'm gonna try to play it one more time because Coach Glow has entered the building. And I need some we need some insight on what happened on what this training trio to see if she can provide her expertise because she knows she teaches and skates professionally, y'all. She do this. So we're gonna bring Coach Glow on the stage. And why are you looking like that? I can see you already. I saw you already. What up, Glow? Bring Andrea back on here too.
How you doing?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
Andrea.
I'm doing great.
Welcome to the Skate Addict TV podcast. We are live right now on Facebook and Instagram. I believe probably YouTube is going also. And no, there's been have you seen the clip? I'm pretty sure you've seen the clip about the training trio collision.
Several
like,
people sent me that clip, and I wasn't even there.
Man, we thought we was in good hands like Allstate, but nah, it didn't happen that way. So okay, so you saw the clip. I wish I can play it bit by bit, but the sharing of the screen is going a little slow right now. So from a professional skater and instructor, what were some of the things that you saw that could have completely avoided that collision, or what are some tips?
Take away
Go
the
ahead.
professional from a skater standpoint.
Okay.
Yes, that part.
From a skater standpoint.
From a skater standpoint, your head is supposed to be on a swivel. Your head, the girl that was on the end, her head was turned in the opposite direction of where the train was going. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number two, there's no way you should be going faster than the ability to stop. It doesn't make any sense. And we see this all the time. People can't pick up their feet, but they can't stop. Nobody took the initiative to actually stop.
Everybody just kind of kept going, kept sliding.
They could not stop. They could not control themselves. When you skate in a train, everybody's responsibility is to cover everybody else and also watch out for everybody else. It's everybody's collective effort, not just the ends. So if you can't take that responsibility, you have no business being on the train. We are our brother's keeper on the train.
It was so big because a lot happened. So somebody ran into somebody crashed and fell. Camera fell. One girl, she kept sliding and just like we had to like stop her. So it was just a lot going on. So I guess Glow from a very basic standpoint, and this is because a lot of people are starting to get into trains and trios. What I'm seeing. And I think they want to do like the all the ways and all this stuff like that. And it's just like we need to learn basics first, before like the left and the right and the what are the calls that we doing here to indicate that we're about to do
Especially if
this.
you're gonna be cutting the middle. Especially if you're cutting the middle, because Detroit, they cut the middle, and I skate New York, New Jersey style trains, and we like to cut the middle too. And you got to be paying attention, because you can be cutting the middle, but then another train could be going opposite way that you're going, and if you're not paying attention, it's gonna be a collision. It's gonna be a collision. Like, let me tell you, they would have not survived if that was I would say, let's say Branch Brook back in the day with those trains, or Skate 22, or anywhere where they really get down and do trains. Oh yeah, they would have been able to survive.
I'm about to bring Al on because I feel like Al got something to say, and I'm gonna bring him on while
I know
Al
wanted to come on.
There you go.
I just want to see the clip. I ain't see it.
It's on the page. I've been keeping up with. As soon as
let me see if I can pull it right quick.
Tampa
Hold
Soul
on.
Roll, I put it on the story.
What's up, Glow? I see you over there.
What's up?
You got it, baby. You got it.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I haven't
let me
seen
see
the
if I
clip,
can
but
pull this clip up.
I'm gonna say Tampa. I'm gonna speak for my city. Tampa has to learn when it comes to trains and trios. Everybody cannot get on the train. You have a good train, you got a raggedy train, and you got people that just don't need to be holding hands. Like, listen, this is not a parade. This ain't a march. Sit down, please. Just you can't skate. If you can't skate, you can't train.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
That's fair.
I'm just come on now. I've been skating
Let
over
me
30 years, and I don't get on some people's train. I'm not
let
gonna
me see
grab
if
you by
I
the hand.
I'm gonna
I
see
ain't
if I
ready.
can pull this clip up again.
Yes,
Just so I can
please pull up this
so I
clip
can
because
show
let
you.
me tell you, this thing has gone viral. I mean, I've gotten
Mm-hmm.
messages
Where is
every
it at?
single
Where
day.
is it
It's
at?
on our page. It's on our page. I can pull it up.
Also, it's on it's provided by Drip Roll Entertainment. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this screen?
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
the
Yes,
screen is too small. You
Okay.
can't see it.
Oh, it's too
I can
small.
see it.
What about
Who was
now?
who was that,
Yep.
money? Who was that in that train?
So
Cause I
it
sure forgot.
might be a little choppy.
I mean, even if it's a little choppy, we'll still be able to see it.
So we can oh wait a minute. Hold on. I messed up. Hold on.
Could we zoom in? Cause mine looked puny. I should have looked from a computer
So
instead of a phone.
this is kind of this I guess this is where it kind of started at. Hold on a second.
Who was that in the train, money? Who's that in the train?
They're from here. So
Oh, that's some young girls.
yeah. See, I got it up right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave them alone. They trying, but
So yeah,
she wasn't ready.
the screen share not really working like I needed to.
Send it to me, money.
But
Send
yet
it to me. I need to see it. I need to see it for myself. Hold on, let me see.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm gonna replay it back. But yeah, you got to watch it, Al. You got to see. As a matter of fact, I'm finna send it to you, so that way you can see. I sent it to your Instagram inbox. But yes,
Okay.
this thing has gone
I'm gonna look
viral.
at it when I get off. I can't see none of the comments. I gotta go back to IG just to look at the comments.
man,
For some reason I can't see the comments on here.
I
they
think
going crazy out
one
here
of the
though.
videos that somebody shared had like almost 500 comments on
I
one
Yeah.
of
think
the
I think
videos
we
that
need
was
to do a
reshared.
trains and trios workshop. Glow. Could
No,
you
we
do
need a
that?
basic fundamental workshop.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, everybody don't want to learn the basics. That's their problem. Everybody want to
Ooh,
learn how to pivot. Everybody want to learn how
ooh,
to tweet. Everybody want to
ooh.
learn to do other stuff, and you can't even skate on your left or your right foot. Come on now.
You better preach.
Let me drink my lemonade. Let me drink my lemonade.
Hey, so because you getting out of pocket, Al, I'm about to take you off, and I'm gonna bring Zach on. He is one
Y'all call me
of
when y'all want somebody to be rude. I'll be back.
we got you.
Bye, Al.
so we gonna put Zach on. Zach
Okay,
said he want to tell. Hey Zach, you talking about you want to tell your story about this training trio?
come on,
So
Zach. Let me listen. Let me listen.
we gonna put you on. Now this is Zach from Scouts Media. What's
Yo,
good,
what's
Zach?
poppin'?
How
What's
you
poppin'?
doing?
Pretty good. Can
So
y'all hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. So we talking about this training trio. All right.
Uh,
What
yeah, it was
happened?
that. So it was definitely an experience. It's funny because I had just joined the podcast last second. I seen y'all was talking about it. I was the guy at the end, basically the one that caught everybody or caught the girl that was basically balling through everybody. I'm just on the outside chilling. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time, focused. I do in work when people train with me. I don't really like to do the middle because I got big shoulders. It gets a little tedious. But out of nowhere, randomly, I'm thinking this Snap City style call because we got somebody cutting through the middle of the floor, crashed right into me, through the whole train, and out of nowhere, last second, me and homeboy in the jersey grab Shorty and like hold her up and catch her. And like it literally happened so fast out of nowhere. I'm glad that people I was training with, you know what I'm saying, knew what we was doing. And I actually took the time out afterwards, the next session, to find the girl, meet up with her, and we practiced some we did some T-stop practice. So
Man, I That's why I don't. That's why I didn't take my camera. That's why I didn't take my videos when I go home. Cause y'all out here killing people, and
You
I
say
ain't
y'all.
trying to die. Yeah, cause I got deductibles now, and I'm not trying to use them because it's pretty high. That's
Yo.
all I'm saying. So, but Zach, I'm gonna get you on here after we finish up this training trio because I want to hear about your experience so you can talk about Scouts Media a little bit. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Just hold on tight.
All right.
Uh, right. So, Coach Glow, Dre, but before I let y'all go, because they know you seem like you in your hoodie and your robe and you ready to go to bed, Glow. So I won't keep you on here
No,
long.
I'm in my outfit. I ain't in
Oh
no
my,
hoodie.
oh my bad, my bad. I only saw the neck up. I was like, that looked like a robe. So, before we end, what is a couple? I don't want you to throw your game out there because I know you be doing this. But what little tidbits could you give out to people learning the trans and trios before I let you get off?
A party is not a time to practice.
On
If you
God.
don't know what you're doing, don't go on the floor, especially at a party. Work on it at home. Make sure you're paying attention to what's going on. Make sure you could pick up both feet, and the ability to be able to stop is everything. Hold your head up. Hold
Hockey
your head.
stop too.
Amen. So the the pastor has spoken. So make sure y'all make sure y'all put y'all game. You heard what she said. Make sure you go put your game in, put the work in before it knocks. She's like she said, do not go trying to train in trio in the middle of a big party. You use your skate nights for that. Stop slow walking and go train in trio a little bit so you can learn and get your game right. Cause it wasn't as bad as it could have been to be on this be on the real side. It's all fun and games
I'm
because
glad no one got
nobody got hurt.
seriously injured. I am
Yeah,
happy about that. I am
that
happy
could have
that no one.
been
Yeah.
that could have been a concussion. That
That
could
could have
have
been bad.
been blown out knees. That could have been bad. So it's funny now because everybody's good, but it could have been really bad. So make sure that you are training and practicing before you get out to these big parties because a lot of stuff can happen. But Coach Glow, I appreciate you, gorgeous. Thank you so much for being on the show. We got to get you on the show and interview you so we can do a thorough interview so you can throw your game out there and put your brand and stuff further out there because so everybody can know who you are and getting with these classes with you because she's a beast, y'all. She's definitely a beast. But I'm about to get somebody else on. I'll see you ladies later. Andrea, hang on just in case anybody does have
I
questions.
know. I'll be
All right.
still here.
All right. Later, coach. All right.
Bye.
All right. So I'm gonna bring Big Zach on. So I actually met this brother for the first time, actually, this Tampa Soul Roll. He is the owner of Scouts Media. He is hilarious. If you haven't saw his page or checked out his page, definitely go check it out. He did an interview with me, and that's why I was saying pause a lot because I saw that he was on there and I was saying some really pause-like moments. But the interview was actually absolutely phenomenal. He's hilarious. He's a skater. I believe he's out of Virginia, right? You out of Virginia? He's out of Virginia. So I'm gonna bring him on so we can talk a little bit about his platform and talk about his experience actually at Tampa Soul Roll. Once again, if anybody wants to be on the show, click on the link in the bio so we can actually get you on here because we are on my platform. There's no time limit on here. We're gonna be rocking as long as we can, but I ain't gonna
Right.
hold y'all. I'm hungry, so we ain't gonna be here all day, but we're gonna be on here for a little while. Big Zach,
Right.
man, what's happening, brother? How you doing,
What's
bro?
what's popping, bro? I'm in the lab
Eh,
right now making some Scouts Media merch.
you know what? That's where it all starts at. You know what I'm saying? Before you get to
Yeah.
that manufacturer life, I dig it. So,
Hell yeah.
Zach, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man, and where you from. What's your skate style? Tell us a bit about Scouts Media, and then we'll kick into how you felt about Tampa Soul Roll.
So my name is Zachariah. Everybody call me Zach. I run Scouts Media and Scouts Media Productions. From New York, Jamaica, Queens, New York. I skate Snap City though, because I live in Virginia now. So I remember brother was talking about Snap City need a lot of space, but we do not need a lot of space. We need this much space on that outside, just a little tiny bit. That's all we need. So JB, they tend to they do a lot, but we love them. We do skate similar styles of music and stuff like that, and same tempos, but we really only need the outside. But nevertheless, I skate in VA. All around Virginia, Richmond, 757, up top, down low, doesn't matter. But what else did you ask me to say?
Oh, man, tell us a little bit
Like
about
what I
Scouts
do.
Media. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Scouts Media, the platform I basically started. I used to record skate videos on my crew. I used to be in the we still got a crew, but we don't really meet that much anymore. But it's called Excursion, and we used to back when I used to rollerblade, long time ago. And actually,
Wow.
me and you met a minute ago. It just I wasn't really nobody. I wasn't nobody, so that's why you don't remember.
But don't
Skate
say it
Addicts
like that.
Hollywood. Skate
Don't
Addicts
say it
Hollywood.
like that. Where did we meet at?
Remember in the interview I was trying to tell you that. I cut that part out though, because in the interview we was talking about you had been to Tampa Soul Roll, I think last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went last year, and then you went to another skate party, but we couldn't remember which one it was. But I met
Okay.
you before that.
All right. I'm not even gonna dig myself a hole. I apologize.
No. It's all right. It's all right. You
I
just
apologize.
you noticed me. You feel me? And I get it. It's
Man,
cool.
cut it out, bro. Y'all
I
gonna
had the
stop
hair
calling me
out. You know
Hollywood
what
and
I'm
big time. Y'all gotta chill, man.
saying?
Y'all gotta chill,
but
man. Forget
but
you and
yeah,
your hairline, bro.
but yeah, so I started the platform just to give people an opportunity to see themselves skate. A lot of the videographers when I was coming up, what they used to do, I'm not throwing shade, not towards you and nobody either, but I used to only see the popular people get in the spotlight, and it was consistently the same people, same people, same people. So what I aimed to do was, what I'm saying, put the spotlight on people that don't necessarily ever see a camera or even have like footage of themselves skating. Um,
Mhm.
and I like the model that me and you was talking about, like giving people that, like sending people their skate videos. 'Cause a lot of people was phony about that too. So I used to just send people skate videos without my watermark, and then my people yelled at me like, "You going out, you paying for this, doing all this, and you not trying to get no money off of it." But it's like just to show niggas love. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look where that got me. So now I'm recognized in a lot of different places. Not necessarily for my skating ability, though. I feel like I'm pretty alright now and well recognized, but I ain't as good as Mr. Goodknees. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? I think I hold my own. I do my thing. So.
Why are you like this, bro?
You feel me? I don't got on my chromies, man. I don't got on my chromies.
Oh man. So in regards to like Scouts Media, you do interviews. You're also
Yeah.
a comedian. So like tell us a little bit about how you mix the two in regards to like skating and your comedic abilities.
So a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, we see like social media interviews, people asking, just ignorant stuff. And I've been approached a lot of the time too with people asking me like, yo, why you don't ask people, which eventually I feel like I'll dive into it, but not right at this second. Why you don't ask people like crazy questions or like, sexual questions and stuff like that to spark some buzz. But it's like, I think a lot of people nowadays, like bro was saying before, they getting away from the reasons of why, some people started to skate and why it makes it important for some people. A lot of
Mhm.
people are seeing the shock value of it and the effects of COVID has on it, where all the TikTokers and all the, social media people are just like trying to do it now just to, be in the spotlight. So my dog, hey Tokyo. So
You got a pit
so
bull
now
puppy.
yeah, bully pit. So now I get people interviews, obviously to be funny, show a little bit of my personality, and to show that these people have personalities too, because a lot of people, like I said, don't get that spotlight, let alone get an interview. Only the important people get an interview because you only want to hear about what the important people have to talk about because you feel like their opinion is valued versus the normal people, the dregs, you know what I'm saying? They don't really get a voice. So I feel like
Mhm.
everybody has a voice, everybody has a story, you know what I'm saying? They own skate style, the way they do things. So I feel like everybody deserves that spotlight, and I just throw my little comedic flair in there to make it entertaining and funny, so that way we both have something to listen to and just be entertained at the same time. So
That's a fact. I said it to you in the comments but I'm gonna say it to your face virtually anyway. But
yeah,
like I love the interview, bro.
thank you, bro.
I love the edits. I love like
Appreciate it,
the energy that was in it. We were really flowing off one another. It
bro.
was super
Exactly,
duper dope, man. Like, and
exactly.
what I was telling you in regards to building that value, like that's valuable.
Appreciate
That
that,
is
man.
fire. That is super fire. So continue to do the work that you're doing, man. I was super proud of that. That's super awesome. So thank you. I'm honored for you even asked me to be on there, man.
Of
I
course,
know
and
you be
I knew
I
I
know
could
you be
tell with the
saying all
energy.
this. I know you be like you up here. I'm like, nah, bro. I really just I'm with everybody else. I just do my part for the community, bro. And I
Right.
don't want to I don't see myself on a pedestal like that. So I mean, I'm super honored that you even asked me,
Yeah.
man. So,
For sure, man.
but
Like I said, I could tell your chemistry. Like we was gonna have chemistry. Pause. And we was gonna have a blast. And we both funny. We both got our own like big personalities, but like a little Venn diagram. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We just blended it together. So, like I said, I knew it was gonna be entertaining. I knew the people was gonna love it. So,
Yeah, man, so we will have another pause moment. Like, how did you like Tampa Soul Roll, bro?
Tampa Soul Roll, I had a blast last year. I had my little my little cheap camera, so I didn't really get to. All my videos was like really dark. It wasn't really exposed correctly. You know what I'm saying? I was getting into like like that rink. Like lighting wise is really not the greatest for cameras. Now it's a vibe to be in there with the lights like that too. And I see your videos. I'm still working on trying to get that spark in there, like that perfect light, those perfect lighting conditions for my camera. But last year the videos I feel like they were way worse than they were this year. I ain't really put out a lot yet because I'm still working on it. I just want to make sure I
Okay.
got the interviews out. But as a skate party, I had a blast. That was like the most fun I've had at a party in a minute. And I go to them pretty
Word. That's
frequently.
big.
So, that's you're right. That says a lot. I didn't shoot
What
as
was it? What
many
was it about it that made it? What was it about it that made it a blast for you compared to the other parties?
that family aspect. Cause like you said, we go to like a skate-a-thon. We go to like an Atlanta skate event. You go to like a Jive. You go to I'm saying all Atlanta stuff. You go to like other skate parties, and it's really all about who skates better or who the spotlight is on or just a lot of external stuff. But like seeing a lot of the people that I met when I first started recording, and then like basically like he said, you see your favorite cousin, like seeing a lot of my people that I met there last year and seeing how they've developed. Some of them, like you said before too in the interview, they go from jam skates to now they got artistic skates, they got rhythm skates, they doing a whole bunch of this. They doing JB now. JB is a cult. And they just doing a lot of different they doing a lot of different stuff. So it's like
Boom was strange.
but it's like it's really dope. And then like cool, it's like the southern hospitality part of it too. Cause I'm from New York, so like what I'm saying, we bump into each other all the time, and it's just how people are. People rude, we don't really care, whatever. But down there, it's like, oh my god, open arms, everybody, how you been? Big hugs, all that. So it's like definitely feels like family, and that warm, welcoming feeling. It's been a minute since I felt that. You know what I'm saying? So pause. So it's like, yeah, crazy.
Who raised you, bro? God.
The street. Up to the street.
Hey, yo. So
Up
I
there.
mean, I feel the same way. Like it's just once again that family atmosphere. And before we get off, I'm gonna let Andrea and them get back on here too. Well, like once I end the podcast at least. This is one.
Okay.
I wonder how they do that, because that seems like that is the common consensus amongst everybody. That's going to Tampa Soul Roll. So,
I
but
think it's the weather too.
yeah, because it's always warm here. So the weather was
That
like
weather,
bomb
you got
after
that
this
nice
weekend.
weather. People not groggy. People don't got their little attitudes, their little seasonal attitudes, and it just cultivates just a better experience for everybody. I feel like
That's a fact. So we got the positive of what you liked about Tampa Soul Roll. What are some things you were like, that's different? I mean, I can rock with it. It's just different.
So I be on CPT all the time. And really almost miss. I'm not from Snap City, but I skate Snap City. Like I almost missed the style call, just being ignorant, being late or whatever. I didn't even know. I don't know if they was gonna announce that they did that or if they did announce it and I missed it. But I didn't know they were doing it that early. I've been to, I think it was in St. Louis, they did one like that, but they did like flash calls. So like throughout the night, instead of doing like a long style call, they flashed it. So they did like Snap City for like 20 minutes, and then they went back to all skate for like an hour, and then they did JB for like 20 minutes, then they went back to all skate, then they did ballroom. So I was like, that's what I thought they were doing, and it's like by the time I could really appreciate it, it was over. I still skated, you know what I'm saying, skated and enjoyed myself, but I just wish I would have skated a little harder. But I will say that, like bro said too, that the overarching idea is, way better for, I guess, the experience. Cause it's like you said, you don't want to be burnt out. And a lot of them are older skaters. The younger people like us, we skate till 5 a.m. like it's no problem. And then stay up till 7, go to sleep the next morning, and then be at the day party like a couple hours after that. So it's like to be able to, I guess, appeal to the whole crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a real good idea. Cause a lot of people do leave during the style call and then the floor be empty afterwards. So
Facts. And I mean, and like I said, it was dope that they kind of broke it up. Everybody kind of got a little piece. And what Roy was saying also, you got a little more time, because usually, like
right.
people be fighting about or mad about like, man, my style only got like 2.5 minutes. They got like 7 minutes. Like
Right.
it's like no, like I got tired of this. I think I got a chance to record everybody during the style call because it was that long. So
yeah, but that's my thing too, is that with Snap City especially, I don't never get tired. I mean, personally, I don't get offended how long the style call is, because I'm a snap regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be recording. Somebody told me that while we were recording the showcase, I was snapping. I wasn't even thinking about it. Cause the Snap City showcase, Florida, like I was snapping while we were doing that. I didn't even realize I was snapping. And somebody got me on camera snapping. So it's like I'm a snap regardless. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I don't care about how long, how short. it was. I'm gonna still enjoy myself and have a good time.
My dog said he real about it, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Feel me? So,
but Big Zach, I appreciate you, bro. Any kind of shout out, just shout out to Scouts Media. Go ahead and throw your plug in there,
Y'all can
man.
follow me at Scouts Media, man. I got merch. I'll be putting names on the back of, you know what I'm saying, skate names on the back of skate shirts, all that. I do a lot of different stuff. Let me just go show y'all a shirt real quick.
He is getting up to go through
running through my mansion. You know how that goes. But
that's crazy.
Right.
Tiptoeing on your marble floors. Got you.
This is one of the ones I did for myself, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But we do a lot of different cool stuff. Scouts Media on the front. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. Just tap in for the merch, tap in for the videos. And I'm looking to collab with some more videographers this year. And, you know, just be at more skate parties. So if you see me, say what's up. Don't be afraid to ask me to skate. I skate with everybody. And yeah, just for the love of skate, man.
Hey, bet, bro. It was nice. Was nice meeting you again. Now it's official like a whistle now. Right now we know each other. We know
Next
each other.
time you're gonna be like, I
good.
met him the first time at this skate party because I don't remember him from.
Man, chill out, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're making me feel bad. Don't do that, bro.
I met that nigga in Walmart.
I'm a Target kind of guy, but
me too.
I'm just playing. I'd be at Walmart. Target too expensive.
Yo, Walmart is the ghetto though, for sure.
But everything is cheap. So,
right.
But yo, it's pleasure meeting you and pleasure seeing you again, bro. Have a good night. Yo, make sure that if you need anything from me, if you got any kind of questions about the videography stuff and the social media stuff, just hit me up. I'm here to help as much as I possibly can, bro. All right.
For sure. I would tap in, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in. Coming to the podcast, speak your piece, man. It's a good platform.
I appreciate it, G. Have a good night, bro.
No doubt. You too, buddy.
All right, fam. So I'm looking at some of these comments in the Instagram, man. If you are interested in saying your story or giving your experience about Tampa Soul Roll, definitely make sure you go click on the link in the bio so you are able to come and check us out, man. Say your story, say your party. I see that Miss Trish from Jive Biscuit is actually in the building. Hey, Trish, how you doing? Jive Biscuit coming up in February. What's next? Houston Roundup, Icy Hot. Those are two parties that are coming up. We have another guest that's on the show. I think is DJ Unlimited here. I don't see his camera on at the current moment. Oh, there you go. There we go. It's a funny story. So him and his wife, they do merch and they do t-shirts, right? So I was at Curvy Roll. This was like last year. And they were like, hey, Josh, like everything good. Cause it's always love when I see them. Cause it wasn't the first time that I saw them. So they gave me one of their shirts. And I was like, I'll get it a little bit later on. Cause I ain't got nowhere to put it. Cause y'all know me, I'll be rolling solo dolo everywhere that I go. So I forgot the shirt. I forgot it. Cause we had all left out. I stayed there the whole entire time. They sent me a shirt. I gave them the wrong address. So what ended up happening is that the shirt got sent back. I think the shirt got sent back. So the next skate party, they had asked me, hey, did you get your shirt? I was like, what shirt? Nah. So they sent it again, but I gave them like my business address. And this is a plug. Anybody who has an LLC, make sure that you get a business address. Do not use your personal address. Plug for the day. So I sent them my business address and they sent it. And I swear, that thing has been there for how long, DJ Unlimited? It's been there like a year, a whole year until I went to go get my shirt. And I was like, oh shit, who is this? Oh, so I actually should have wore that shirt today if I knew you was going to be on. But him and his wife are phenomenal people, man. I might actually bring him on to speak about his experience. He has some good things coming up this year too. So no further ado, DJ Unlimited, what's good, brother? How you doing,
what's going
bro?
on, man? I'm good. What's going on, people?
Nothing much, man. Another day in paradise, bro. How you and the wife doing, man?
Hey, we doing just fine. Just trying to stay out this cold. We just got hit with that storm, so we just trying to be warm.
I mean, you can always come down to this, 75 degrees weather. I ain't bragging or nothing, but I'm actually sweating a little bit in this sweater. This was not a good move for this crew neck. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm really sweating, on, man. I'm really sweating. This is not oil. This is like perspiration. I'm like sweating a little bit. I'm over here trying to wipe my brow a little bit. But
you do your thing on here though.
I appreciate it, fam. I'm just trying to do something new. Make sure I'm just kind of doing my part for the community, man. But tell us a little bit about yourself, your skate style, where you're from, and how did you like Tampa Soul Roll?
Okay, so I'm DJ Unlimited. I'm here in Cleveland, but I'm from North Carolina. So I kind of adapted to JB culture a little bit, but more so I don't know. I like all types of styles. I don't think I have just one style. You know, I can snap, I can do it all. I just, I hide from the camera at that point. I'm gonna be honest.
He does.
But
He does.
skating in general was like everybody else been saying. It's therapy. It's a good workout if you're not active or in the sport world. That's for the ladies and the fellas because I know everything is versatile now. You can't just have one sport without the other. So
Mm.
and just a little bit of background about me. I'm not your typical person who played like, just football and basketball, ran track through high school, middle school, and all that. I play rugby, which is
Well,
European.
I
Yeah,
forgot you. I forgot you're
yeah.
like a black rugby player. Like
Yeah. So
I ain't
a
never
lot of
met
people
nobody
don't
black
know
that
that.
play rugby.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know that. I've been playing, geez, a little over 15, 16 years now. Got rings, didn't seen the country at a young age. Did a lot of exploring when I was young. So it's taking me places. And then, now that I'm on the skate scene, which is another positive environment for me. I love traveling, seeing people as skaters, never in a million years would have thought skating could go this far for me and for the people around me, the people that I've met, the connections that I've made, like never in a million years would have thought skating could go around the country. So that's how I kind of got into skating after, when I was playing in high school, playing in college, I still stayed in it because it still kept me in shape even when I didn't feel like hitting the gym. Like I said, it was just my therapy. It was my second go-to home, and then I got into DJing as I was in college, and then it kind of took off. So now I'm playing, different states, different countries.
Oh
Big party
wow.
coming up this year with Curvy Roll. I don't know if a lot of people know, but yeah,
Hey, shout out to
I'm
Sassy
on
and
there for
Curvy
Curvy.
Roll.
Yeah, so shout out to Kim and everybody, all the DJs and staff people who are putting that behind the scenes. Putting their best foot forward. Appreciate everybody on that. But yeah, man, that's how everything kind of got started with me. And then, me and my wife now love that girl of mine. We started our
Hey,
our start
if
start
your man don't represent you like that, leave him. If he don't represent you like that, leave him.
Yeah, I love my wife. We started our clothing line together not too long ago, and that's kind of taken off. That's how you got your shirt, and stuff like that. But just seeing people's creativity, like I said, throughout every skate park that I've been to, especially seeing you. I mean, God knows how many freaking vendors we've seen on just the, what I'm saying, clothing side. So, just ideas and creativity, and then the people who help you, what I'm saying, see those ideas come to pass is just
Mhm.
it's immaculate, man. Like I just appreciate everybody, who's tapped on my door, sent a message or something, saying, "Hey, man, you could do it." You know what I mean? Because it's hard. It's not easy. It's like
Right. It's not.
everybody
It's not.
competing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? When it overall, I mean, that's what it's going to be. But you just need those people who just going to support you. Whether you wrong or you right. And that's how we kind of look at our business. We love those who support us, and we love those who hate us. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't doing nothing right, you ain't gonna have no haters.
That's it. And it's the unfortunate truth. It's the unfortunate truth. If you don't have any haters, you're not doing something well. You know what I mean? That's the
Right, man.
unfortunate truth. So tell us a little bit. How did you enjoy Tampa Soul Roll, man?
So it's Tampa Soul Roll, man. I mean, I can't even. Where do I begin? Well, I'm gonna begin here. We left the cold to go to the warm, and so we left the blizzard to only come
First
back
things
to the
first.
blizzard. But I mean, from the time I've been there, I don't know, the last 6 years, 5 years, I don't know. It's been a minute. I mean, it's an escape. It's literally like an escape.
Mhm.
Reality sets in. Everybody's working. Like you said, after Christmas, after New Year, bam, Tampa Soul Roll. So it's just
Right.
something to look forward to. It's not even about, well, it's cold here, so let's just do something for a weekend. No, this is something that everybody wants to get to. Everybody wants to go to. If you don't know about Tampa Soul Roll, there's a problem. You know, like there's a
First
huge
party of
problem,
the
but
year. It's an easy
like
climb.
literally,
You know
like
what I mean?
yeah, and it's I mean from everybody who puts everything into it, like Big Al. I mean, everybody, like, as soon as we get there, everybody's like, hey, how y'all doing? And it's people that we don't even know. But we still say, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's a friendly environment. Like my homie said earlier, like you don't have to look over your shoulder about nothing. You can just go and party and nobody's about to sit there and judge you over nothing. Like you're just going to have a good time just as fair as everybody else is, you know? And that's how we always looked at it. Like Tampa Soul Roll, oh, we there. We gonna see the people we gonna see, and that's just gonna be it. We gonna party just like
Right.
we party. Ain't nothing ever changed. You know what I'm saying?
The
And they've
hospitality part
done
is real.
yeah, like, and they've done an amazing job of keeping everybody cool. You know what I'm saying? People don't be on trash totally. You know, everybody gonna hate on something, but from us, y'all ain't got to worry about it. We there every year. Don't worry about it. We ain't got
Oh
no
God.
complaint. I mean, I honestly don't have no complaints. I mean, it's literally nothing is wrong. Like I think, even the style call, how they did that was phenomenal. It's too much to do in one night.
Yeah. It's fact. It's
like,
when you
it's way
actually
too
break
much.
down
Yeah.
all the
Like,
styles, it's like 20 something styles. When you break them
right.
all down, it's a
So
lot.
so so just to, piggy off of that, like I think they did a phenomenal job. I mean, skaters are gonna skate. Whether you miss it, whether you was on CB time or not, skaters gonna
Mhm.
skate, you know. So
Regardless.
I don't think anything, should be said on that on our end, because like I said, we just go there to have a good time. Like I said, go see the cousins, go see everybody who we ain't seen in God knows how long, and just vibe out. That's all. That's all it's about, man. It's just a good big old family black party cookout on
I
skates.
mean, that's what it is. Somebody said in the comments, Tampa Soul Roll is like, all your cousins going to your grandma's house and
Yeah,
staying over. And I
yeah,
was like, that's a really good
yeah.
analogy. That's a really good
Yeah,
analogy.
like I said, everything was cool. I mean, we always have a good time. We see all the skaters, we see all the DJs. I respect all the DJs who was there. I mean, I love all the DJs who's been on the ticket since then, to now to in the future. Like everybody it's just always a good time, man. I can't even say anything bad about Tampa Soul Roll. I'll be there next year, 16th to the 20th, I think she said.
Yeah, in the comments. Yeah. Make sure you mark your calendars because it comes up quick.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that's about it for me, man. We just like I
I
said, we
hear
just want to
that,
say
bro.
thank you. And again to Al and Andrea, we appreciate you guys. Like we look forward for next year, and the parties are only getting bigger, so y'all better look for another party for 2026. I mean, the venues is getting bigger. I mean, we went from people calling the cops on us last year at the party cookout when half the people was late to, what I'm saying, nobody calling the cops. Bigger, what I'm saying, more numbers this year. Like it's just getting bigger. So you guys keep going, man. Keep promoting. Everybody who's supporting them, keep supporting and keep going, man. We just a family. Just keep going.
I hear that, bro. Well, it was good seeing you and the wife, man. Tell the wife I said hello. And
We will.
when the next party for y'all, man? Curvy roll?
Mm. So no, Icy Hot will probably be the next one, and
Okay.
then my birthday weekend is in Houston. So if y'all in Houston, man, don't be afraid. Oh, hold
Oh,
on, I got,
I'm gonna
I
catch
got, I
y'all in
got, I
Houston
got to
then.
say this. I gotta say this. I gotta say this.
Okay.
Whoever is participating in the Players Ball, we got something for y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, we with it. So y'all better dress up, play the be the theme or whatever it is, because it's on this year.
Well, I'll see you in Houston then, bro.
You know it, man.
All right, GB. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, bro.
You too. Thank you.
No problem. All right, man. So like I said before we get off the podcast, I definitely want to talk to Alan Andre to see exactly like what do they do to bring in like this family environment. That's been like the general thing amongst everybody that has come on here. And I feel like something like that is hard to find when you have a party of this size. But we have a is Bimba is King B on here. So I'm actually about to bring Bimba on there. He is, I think he out of Virginia, I believe. Oh, he's out of Virginia, I believe, but he's now here in Tampa. Tampa is his home now. I'm gonna claim it for him. But a super phenomenal skater. He's usually shy in front of the camera, but if y'all have ever seen Bimba skate, he's a monster. His control is crazy. and I have no clue why he gets camera shy, but he's an absolute monster. Well, we're gonna bring him in on here, man, and talk to B a little bit. Ben, but what's up, man? First off, why
What's
are you
up,
in the
fam?
dark, bro?
No, I'm in my truck. I'm in my truck.
Oh, okay. Congratulations on everything
Appreciate
that's
it.
happening with the trucking that you got going on, bro. Like it's
Appreciate it.
definitely a
Appreciate
huge
it.
move for you, man. So for everybody that doesn't know Bimba and know that your skate style, introduce yourself and give a little love and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am Bimbo, of course. Some people may know me. Some people may not. I'm originally from VA. That's where my skating started. That started when I was 4 years old. But I started in New York, New Jersey. That was my main style. Probably 2017 is probably when I started New York, New Jersey. I took it serious around that time. Over the time, I ended up getting out of it, coming back into it, and then I moved to Tampa. I moved to Florida, and then I started taking it more serious.
Mhm.
Um, but other than that, just yeah, I don't know. But skating,
I mean,
but
you're
for real,
super versatile though too, because I mean, I've seen you start getting into snap, and you're doing like the Cali slide now.
so with me being versatile, I wanted to get into all the styles. The styles that I mainly am focused on doing, especially this year, is of course, I want to get into JB, and I definitely want to get in Detroit. Those two are my top on the list of learning right now. But New York, New Jersey been my style ever since. That would never change anything. I love doing snap. Cali is lovely. I love it. I got to get back into it though. But New York, New Jersey, JB, Snap City, those are my only styles that I like really want to pursue. And
Yeah,
as
get
me
a
being
little deeper into.
versatile, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that part. I'm really curious. I want to see that Detroit style because, like I was
yeah,
telling Randy during one of our podcast interviews, I feel like you don't see Detroit other than from Detroit. Like I
facts.
haven't seen like the only people that I've seen do Detroit. Like, where you from? I'm from Detroit. Like you never seen like, hey, I'm from Oklahoma and I do Detroit. Like I don't know how. Like when you learn that, like let me know like how you did that because I think you're gonna have to go to Detroit.
No, I
You
probably will. I probably
you
will.
trucking now, so you're gonna be able to get up there easy now. But still, I'm really curious to see because that's one of the styles that I think that's probably one of the styles that we don't have down here. With
I I don't
Florida
think
being
I
as
have
versatile
seen
as it is.
anybody do that here. What in
Yeah,
Florida at all?
I think we got everything. Or let me. When I say everything, y'all, there's a little bit of a taste of everything in Florida. I think that's one of the beautiful things about Florida. It's just like a little bit of a melting pot. Is it the same as when you actually go to the actual city that it's from? Of course not. You know, it's a different type of flair, different type of swag. But I'm really curious to see if Detroit ends up coming down here some way, and you might be the one to bring it down. And I'm really interested to see if that happens. So,
I hope so.
but I, I digress. But so how did you feel about Tampa Soul Roll, man?
I want to say this is what my third year, I
Mhm.
believe. Every year's been great. Every year. Um, Al, Andrea, Titus, Kevin, all of them. They do a great job with this party every single year, and I enjoy it all the time. Especially this year. This year probably been my favorite year. The lineup for the DJs was perfect. The way they did style call or roll call, however you want to do it, we'll say it. Um, it was perfect. Even though Arson kind of
Word.
tricked me saying that they won't buy to do trains and trios, but they actually end up doing it. Um, but no, I actually enjoyed it a lot, especially the style call. It was smooth how they did it on Friday. They did, I want to say they did JB, and I think they did some other style on
Mhm.
Friday, and then they switched it, and then Saturday did everything else. And I feel like it was perfect. I feel like it was perfect, or like just for me, it was more enjoyable than the other years. I liked it way better this year, and I hope they continue to keep it pushing and going higher at the end of
What
the
made
day.
it more enjoyable? Why would you say that's more enjoyable?
Um, the DJs. I
DJ?
came in late on Friday. When it was freestyle and jamming. But when I got there, trying to get on my skates fast as I can, but they was just already going in. Um, but Friday night was perfect. Arson, of course. Saturday nights, Then Sunday night going out with Shania and Fanatic, Blessing, Florida DJs. But nah, especially the lineup. The lineup is really what made it perfect this year, for me at least.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, is there anything that you want to see next year, or anything that's like, that's different, but I like it. So, is there anything you want to see
Mm,
different, or anything you suggest?
um, I feel like, in my opinion, personally, I feel like they should do like more. So for the day, like the day party. I understand it's been like I don't know the word for it. It's been a
Cookout,
like basic,
barbecue.
yeah, like the barbecue and all that kind of stuff has been, continuously each year the same thing. I just feel like they should add more to for everybody to do. I mean, it's lovely seeing everybody. I just feel like it's another meet and greet for the next day again. Everybody else
Okay.
coming out on Saturday because to the people that didn't make it on Friday, some people coming out on Saturday. It felt like it's just another meet and greet. I feel like they can do more, but I know how Tampa is. I know how Florida cops is and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of hard
Mhm.
things to do, and it's always cops coming in on it. So that's
Okay.
just my opinion, though.
All right, then, brother. Is there anything you want to leave the people before you get back on the road?
Um, Shoot, I ain't driving from no more tonight. But nah, just in my opinion, people that skate the newcomers. Even though I don't consider myself the best. I'm a humble person. I respect everybody that says I'm a nice skater and all that kind of stuff. But for the newcomers and the new people that's skating, just like Glow and Andrea and everybody said, get the fundamentals down first. Get the basics down. Basically, stop trying to rush into getting to know how to do this style, how to pivot real fast. No, get the basics down. Once you get the basics, that stuff will come with it. It's gonna come.
Facts. Facts.
I had to go through it. I learned in VA. I learned from two people in VA. My brothers. I learned from them, and I learned from another person as well. But just just go with the basic first. That's gonna
I
help
hear
you
you.
in the long run.
Absolutely. Well, the Bimba has spoken. Take your damn time out there.
Definitely. Don't be like me yet. Don't be like me yet.
All right, bro. Safe travels on that road. Appreciate you for tapping
Appreciate
in
it.
with me, man. Have a good
Yes,
night, bro.
sir. Y'all too.
All right, man. We about to actually wrap this up a little bit. I'm about to bring Big Al and Andrea back on so they can kind of give their final words for this phenomenal party that has recently happened. And then I'll give some closing remarks after I let them off. And then we're going to be signing off because I'm a little hungry, y'all. I ain't even going to hold y'all. So I'm going to bring Andrea and I'm going to bring
Yeah, man.
Al back on.
After I let them off, and then we're gonna be
Yeah.
signing off because I'm a little hungry, y'all. I
Okay.
ain't gonna.
All right.
They can
Any closing remarks, family? It's saying like we've had a phenomenal party, great feedback. I guess the biggest question that I have in regards to everybody has said has really been, how do you create that family atmosphere everybody keeps talking about? Like, what is it? Is there something that goes into the planning? Is it just the vibe of the people and the locals of Florida? Like, how do you plan that?
That's us.
Mm.
It's a feedback. It's a feedback going on. It's like an echo.
I
Okay.
turned it down. That was my phone.
Okay. Um, I think we pride ourselves as Tampa Rollers to create that family, atmosphere because I'm big on just liking to hang out. I don't want it to be where it's a twerk fest. Like it's not about all that. We want to have a
Right.
good time. We want to be able to have your kids around. You can bring your dog. Whatever. I just wanted it to be like a family cookout every time, whether it's a meet and greet, whether it's the cookout, whether it's at the rink. I want everybody to feel like at home. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you can come, you can have a good time. It's safe, it's clean. You ain't got to worry about somebody. Oh well, they about to steal my skates. I'm thankful. I thank God that nobody got their skates, stolen. Nobody got their car broken into. So it's just like I want you to feel comfortable when you come to Tampa, MLK weekend. You should come and feel like family. Like when you get your plate, I'm gonna apologize for everybody that got their plate and it was kind of skimp. Y'all know we don't roll like that, but you know what I'm saying? We will work on that for next year. Our plates is, hungry man plates, not, you know what I'm saying, kids' plates, but
I don't know, bro. I saw some plays where people were eating. Oh, hold on. I got a clip. Hold on. She gonna be mad. Hold on. That shit good, ain't it?
wow,
So we had some big plates for some folks.
wow. Well,
She gonna hate me.
somebody plates
Much
was
love,
some
half
people plates
pint.
was big, some people's plates were a little small, but you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my wife and my son for cooking. You know what I'm saying? My boy Otha, Warren, the people that was slaving over the food, you know what I'm saying? The people that served the food. Like shout out to all of my team in the back scene that we do not give credit to, that we do not
Facts.
acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone that helped, whether you know what I'm saying, carried a cooler or you did anything to help out the party. We really appreciate that. Y'all don't get credit, and I thank y'all because we are nothing without our team. You see what I'm saying? It is me, Titus, Kevin, and Moneymaker who's the core people, but at the end of the day, we have a team that supports us that helps the party go off smooth. So I really appreciate them for always stepping up in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? We on the map. That's all I'm gonna say. We on the map.
I hear that, man. I appreciate you, Andrea. Any closing words for you?
Uh, I just want to say thank you to everybody for supporting. It's great to see new faces, familiar faces, and I'm glad that the party is moving in such a positive direction. Y'all know y'all see me all year long. I'll actually be in Detroit this weekend. So what up, Motor City? I'm coming
Hey.
to see
Stop telling
y'all.
people your whereabouts, girl. What's wrong with you?
Whatever, you be all right.
You got
And
stalkers out here. We got
I will
stalkers.
see y'all at Icy Hot. I will be at Icy Hot, and y'all already know I'll be at Job Biscuit too. So y'all see me there as
Oh,
well.
you all over
Yes,
the place.
I
I
yeah. I
Money
do like
International.
I need
I
I
That
do
need
girl
your
like
budget.
international.
That's what I
traveling.
need. I need your
I
budget.
like supporting.
Tell
I
me
like
about it.
helping. That's my passion. So I can't help but to be me, and I'm
Everybody got a
really really
vice. I feel you.
excited about the year. So I'm definitely gonna be trying some new parties this year too.
I hear that, man. Well, definitely Al, Andrea, Kev, if you're listening, Titus, if you're listening, congratulations on another successful Tampa Soul Roll, man. It's getting bigger, it's getting better. It seems like it's becoming more efficient. It's becoming second nature to you guys already for the simple fact that next year is already planned already, which is crazy. So definitely thank you so much for all the hard work that you put in for not only for the skaters of Florida, but the skaters around this nation and around the world. We really appreciate what you do because I don't know if people know how much work goes into these parties, man. Like if you haven't listen to the podcast episode with me and Andrea. She kind of goes into some of the details about how to throw a party. But there's so many intricacies that go in with this particular parties for us to be complaining about small shit. Like you ain't play my
Your
song long
song.
enough. Like yeah, bro. It's like there's so many other things that make this party go so well, and it's just like let's highlight and be positive throughout this whole entire thing. And this is with any coordinators. But once again, we appreciate what you guys do and what you guys continuing to do for us as a skate culture in the community.
Appreciate you so much for
Thank
having
you.
us on this platform, letting
Uh,
us do this recap. This was
uh,
absolutely amazing. I actually like the format and the layout. It was really dope. Kind of remind me of, our interview, but extra edit guests and clips and stuff. So I appreciate you doing the work and always thank you for being a part of our media team. We have to show love to the home team and you do an absolutely great job. So we
Thank you.
appreciate that very, very much.
Man,
Florida.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all put me on since the beginning, man. Only thing I can do is repay as much as I possibly can. Anytime you need me, just let me know.
Well,
We
you got
got
a
you.
forever media pass. Don't worry about it. You good. You got the
Yes.
Yes.
forever media
Hey.
pass.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get y'all off here, have some closing remarks, and then I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good weekend, y'all.
You
All right, bet.
too.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Yep.
So what's good, family? So, how did you like it? How did you like it? This is the first live Skate Addict TV podcast, man. Like this was, a couple bumps, but we made it through. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. This is super dope. I think this is something we can continue to do. Normally we would have had this on. I normally will do the lives on Tuesday, and the reason why I do lives on Tuesday is because that's usually Wednesdays starts everybody's skate nights, but Tuesday had to get skipped because we had that we broke the internet again with the videos. And for me, the videos is how, distributing the videos is how the page got super popular and how I showed my love and through my value. And when that wasn't working, that's one of our core things that we do here at Skate Addict TV. I had to fix that first before we got to this because this is new, right? So I had to make sure that that was fixed first before we actually got to this. But most of these lives will actually be on Tuesday, right after the event, so we can get right into it while it's still fresh. Thank you, everybody who's been tuning in. And I mean, we've been watching consistently. So I definitely appreciate everybody who's been here since the moment that we started to the moment that we ended. Thank you to all the interviewers or interviewees that came on. Make sure you go follow Bimba. Make sure you go follow Roy. Make sure you go follow Zach. Who else is under DJ Unlimited? Make sure you go follow Glow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, when you go to your next parties, I think Job Biscuit, Houston Roundup, Icy Hot, those are some of the next parties that are coming up. Safe travels. Miss Trish, I see you on there. We definitely got to get you on here soon. Talk about Job Biscuit a little bit before the party actually starts. And I really thoroughly hope you enjoyed yourself. But make sure if you don't do anything else, go follow Skate Addict TV. We on YouTube. We on Facebook. We on Instagram. We on TikTok. We have a podcast, which this is going to be on. So we're on Apple Music. We're on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. We out here doing big things on Skate Addict TV. So once again, regardless of what you do tonight, make sure you go follow Skate Addict TV. We ride, we vibe, and we party. Aha!